everybody, Gaming Pastor here again. I just want to do a quick update video, let you know what's going on. I've received a lot of questions from people I meet online, as well as other people I know, so I want to do a video kind of explain what's going on with me. For those who don't know, I served as a full-time pastor for a number of years, 10 years actually. My last congregation I was serving at was in Waukesha, Wisconsin. And then I resigned from that call so I can move my family to Houston, Texas. My youngest daughter has special needs. She has something called expressive receptive disorder, and unfortunately there were no schools where we lived. She was getting therapy for many years, and just it was not progressing to where it should have been, so we chose to move our family to Houston, where there are schools that specialize in her specific special needs, her specific language disorder. Some of the questions I've been receiving is, did I need to do this? No, I didn't need to do this. I could have kept serving as a full-time pastor. I could have, my daughter was already getting therapy for language and speech. She could have kept up with that. And I wouldn't have judged another pastor for continuing to serve as a full-time pastor and just having his child go through therapy. It just, for us, it was seeing our daughter fall farther and farther behind and really struggling with school that made me concerned. I saw my two calls, my calling as a father as well as my full-time call in the ministry as a pastor, and I had to make a decision which one I was going to put first. And I would not judge a pastor again for choosing otherwise, but I chose to leave the full-time ministry to serve my family, my daughter, my whole family, by moving us to Texas. So people ask, am I really a pastor still? Well, I've got the training. I have 8 years of schooling. I have a Master's of Divinity. I served as a pastor for 10 years. I'm trained in counseling. I'm trained obviously a preacher. So am I a full-time pastor? No, I'm not. But I still do a lot of things, and I hope to be able to use those again in the future, Lord willing, in the full-time ministry. But in the meantime, I can still preach and teach, lead Bible studies. I still counsel, all those kind of things. So, but no, I'm not a full-time pastor right now. So another question people keep asking is, well, what am I doing now then? Well, I'm a chauffeur to my daughter. I'm on the road 4 to 5 hours every day. 4 to 5 hours is pretty normal for me to be on the road now, getting my daughter back and forth from school and other things. So that takes up a lot of my time. I'm also a photographer. I've been doing photography for many years. When I was serving as a pastor, I did it very part-time. I didn't want that to get in the way of the ministry, so I would do 2 to 3 sessions a year, and that was it. I did build up quite a number of clients, but unfortunately I left them all behind. When you move across country, you don't bring your clients with you, unfortunately. So I'm starting all over. I do have a number of prospects, which I'm really excited about, and looking forward to getting those going. But to be an established photographer, it takes about a year. So I'm just doing the grind, get my name out there and all those kind of things. Also doing graphic design things. My wife is an author, and I've started designing her book covers for her a number of years ago. And ever since, my name is starting to get out there and starting to spread. I'm getting more and more clients, which is great. Not tons of clients yet, but a good number, which is very exciting for me. So I'm doing that as well. I'm also doing other things like other graphic design things like making t-shirts and other stuff like that and selling them on Etsy. I'm hoping to get this channel as well as my other channel. I have another channel which is more Christian devotion stuff. Spend more time on those as well. Just gotta find the time is all. But I did want to hit on one thing. Through this whole process, there's been a lot of questions you ask yourself as a pastor. Should I quit the ministry? Am I doing the right thing, move my whole family down to Texas? Are my kids going to be safe and loved down here? Is this the best thing for my wife? Is this the best thing for us? And even when you're down here, you keep wondering, is this the right thing to do? And so one passage in particular that comes to mind that has continually given me comfort through this whole process, from making the decision to actually moving down here and establishing ourselves down here, and that's from Philippians chapter 4. God tells us to not worry, to pray to Him, and to put our trust in Him, and just know that we've got the comfort of, first and foremost, being His children, children that He loves and will bring to be with Him forever in heaven. But that He also will give us comfort even here on earth as well, as He knows best. Don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. And really, at the end of the day, that's it. Knowing that we have peace with God, that my sins are washed away, and that whatever we do here on earth to serve Him is wonderful and great, and that He will also be with us in those things too. Now, there's been some wonderful things to see as we've been down here, to see how God's been blessing us. My daughter has progressed dramatically. She still often speaks like a 3-year-old. Her grammar is kind of messed up, and her ability to retain and remember words is difficult for her, but she's becoming really getting much better, much faster than she had through therapy alone. We see that she's with teachers and staff all day who understand her, who do everything they can to help her progress, which is amazing. And just to see the rest of my kids also, as much as they love their schools in Waukesha and miss their friends, to see them really settling in a new location, and not because they have to, but because they want to. Encouraging one another, encouraging mom and dad. Don't get me wrong, they're kids. They, of course, don't always get along, but to see our family really kind of settling in down here in Houston, Texas. So it's been great. But what a blessing just to be able to see God work through even these things as well. Anyways, hoping to have more videos soon. I do hope to have some Battlefield 2042 videos coming as well. I'm a big Battlefield fan, and 2042 should be awesome. My computer, which was an awesome gift from a friend, amazing gift from a friend several years ago, is starting to show its age, and I'm not sure how well 2042 will play on it. The beta was okay, choppy but okay. So we'll see how it ends up for the actual game. I mean, it may need to wait for a while till I get a new computer to actually post videos, but I'll keep doing our Rainbow Six Siege videos because I like that game too. So, anyways, thanks so much for checking in. I'll talk to you all very soon. Until then, God bless.